just want to point out, because I just noticed this, we're out for our morning walk, that I look down, I'm like, oh my gosh, these vines are not, there's no roots. What is going on? And then I looked up, and that's on purpose because it's a fence. What a novel idea, huh? I love it. Yesterday, I made a video. I was really proud of it because I was on. And I was saying all these things were just coming out just naturally. And I was so excited. You could feel my excitement. And then I'm reviewing the footage later, and I had, like, I guess toothpaste or something still here. And I thought about posting it, and I thought about posting it, and I thought about posting it. I'm like, yeah, you're not quite at that point yet, man. You know, of course I looked in the mirror. Camera. There's a lot more. There's a lot more going on when there's a camera sticking in my face. And so, first I was just looking. And then I turned on the video, and now I like it, so I left it in. Oh my goodness. This is the day after me learning that I had 1,000 subscribers. And it's really significant because when I was in Baja, I was getting a lot of signs that this was going to happen, and I just decided that I was going to go for it. I remember to pick up the actual camera. That was a turning point right there. Up until 2 years ago, I never thought about picking up a camera. Everybody else took all the pictures, and I just enjoyed them. And now, this idea of telling stories, you know, people all my life, or not all my life, I'm going to say intermittently now and then, somebody would say, man, you really should write a book. And it just never, you know, the idea sounded great. But in practice, yeah, of course I've written some stuff, and I've been working at this, trying to figure out a way to have a conversation with people and still be able to take care of myself. I've been looking for ways to do that for years, and I think I have finally found it. So thank you. One of the things that I was talking about in the video that you'll never see the light of day, because I already deleted it, is about being ready to be more visible to more people. Carol told me to get ready. For a long time, I've envisioned that when I am talking here, when I am talking into the camera, I am talking to someone who has walked into my shop. I'm talking directly to you. I am trying to learn about you, and I want to learn from you and be with you and hear your stories. Administratively, I have been an entrepreneur my whole life, self-employed. And so the administrative part about gearing up for being a little bit more busier on my YouTube channel, that is something that, you know, I don't even at this point know how much I know, because all that just comes so easy for me now. It's just because I've done it for years. What doesn't come easy for me is turning on the camera and talking, and also the photography part of it. That is a work in progress, and I'm going to have fun with it. And you're going to learn right along with me. And so the sound, I mean, that's the fun of it. The technology part of it is a means for me to connect with you. And of course, I'm going to get better at it just because all of us get better at things when we do it more often. Right now, and for this foreseeable future, telling these stories is what's going to be my thing. And the audio. Yeah, I get it about the audio. That has been bothering me for a long time. I've been searching for some kind of a solution. And I have found one. I do have a microphone now. Of course, now I'm at the part of, how about you remember to put it on? I just remembered that I don't have my microphone on. Fortunately, it doesn't seem like it's too windy, so you're gonna have to bear with me just a little bit longer. The microphone will get into the mix soon. You are gonna see a number of videos though that still have the wind and still have that, because I'm kind of working the problem. And what I thought that I would suggest is we can turn this into a little bit of a practice. And so I'm going to tell you a story that kind of came up for me when I'm thinking about how distracting it is for background noise when I'm trying to make a video. All the jangly on my all my cute little keepsakes that hang from my rear view mirror, yeah, they're gone. That's been on my list for a long time, and every time I hear it and do a video, I'm like, oh, I forgot to do it. But now they're actually gone. So that's going to be an improvement right there. To get back to the part about using, because it's going to be 2 or 3 videos where, there's going to be wind, it's not optimal hearing conditions. And I don't even know, as I get into this microphone thing, how many different passes I'm gonna have to make till I find a way that works for me. So it might take a while, and gotta have a little bit of patience. So here's what I thought we could try.
Talk into the microphone.
Hello.
Into the microphone.
Oh, into the microphone. Oh. Hello.
Stop it.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. stuck behind this pile here. It's always something. Since I thinking about this pile are grapevines, dried grapevines that they're going to put all across this back fence here. And there's a few piles here, and then you'll see some up the way. So just a little reminder that that everywhere there's always something that needs to be done. Another one off the list. How about you let me sit down there, huh? Come on. Come on. I guess we had the same idea, huh? So this is just a little test. This is just a little test to see if you can hear me, if I'm making too much noise, rippling around, and what it looks like behind me. So before you get comfortable, let me see what that looks like, okay? Okay. Well, this is a promising start. Promising start indeed. This morning I kind of trailed off into some place that, was really irrelevant to the story that I was actually attempting to tell. And so what I've learned is just turn the camera off and go about your business. Yeah, did a few chores, took a little break, started thinking about the story that I want to tell you. I feel that this is a very exciting concept that I get to tell a story about. Because it really highlights this important life skill of being able to focus amongst the chaos, because the chaos is always going to be there. If it's not external chaos, it's going to be internal chaos. So learning how to manage it instead of trying to push it away, learning how to learn from it, learning how to listen to it is what I think is a key factor. So you are going to have, there are a number of videos coming up that if I didn't have so much fun making them, and if they weren't so exciting and spontaneous, I think I would have trashed them. So instead, what I'd like for all of us to practice together is this focus thing amongst the chaos. And what that means is that if you decide to stick with watching the next few videos until really anything I make after today, because this seems to be working pretty good, we'll see. Hope I'm not moving around too much. There are a number of ones that I think are worth watching, even though you're going to have to really focus on the story and not what's going on outside. And that brings me to the story that I want to tell you. It's about a monastery in a very busy and bustling city. And this monastery has a beautiful open courtyard. And every day the monks meditate out there for hours and hours on end. And like clockwork, there was one disciple that just felt like he had to let the guru know that it was just impossible for him to meditate with all that noise going on outside the walls of the monastery. Like how can I get there? All these people, they're chattering, they are all this stuff, how can I can't do it. There's too much going on. And the guru said, just keep sitting. And this went on for quite some time. And then one day, the guru said, is the noise coming to you? Or are you going to the noise? Wow. That's something to think about. And I have been thinking about it ever since this morning. And I am attempting, because I have a few Patreon Fuel Fund supporters, so that means a monthly phone call. And I really would like, if you are planning to be on that call, and you are watching this, that be our theme. Let's talk about how we focus. We all know how much trouble we have. We all know how much trouble we're having. Let's have a conversation about what's working for us. Let's talk about that. Let's share those stories. I'm excited about that. So next Wednesday, 4 p.m. Pacific time for my Fuel Fund Patreon supporters. That's what we got planned. I'm excited about that. And I'm trying to figure out a day to post videos. And I think I'm going to be a little bit more frequent until I really catch up to where I am right now. But what I feel like a true pace that would really be fun and easy for me to keep up with is posting something about once a week. Once a week at Patreon and once a week at YouTube. So that is pretty exciting. All right, I feel complete. Again, thank you from the bottom of my heart if you're still watching. See you soon.